Welcome back to Good Day. It's one of the most popular programs streaming on WTOL 11+.
Tim takes you there, and today Tim Miller is taking us to Germany.
We spare no expense.
Let's go.
Always wanted to go. Yes,
I
thank you,
know.
Tim.
I hadn't been there before. Germany in Michigan. How's that? Frankenmuth, Michigan.
Close enough.
It's fun.
Yeah. I took the kids, my wife and I, Kelly, took the kids to Bronner's Christmas Wonderland probably about 15 years ago.
Right.
I think we've been there one time since.
Yeah.
And I know people know Bronner's, and we try to find some unique places, but for those who haven't been up there, we wanted to go spend some time up there. They were great. Here is the store. This is about a 2-hour, 15-minute drive from downtown Toledo, not far at all.
Okay.
And get this, guys, they have 50,000 items inside this sprawling store. It just goes on and on and on. 8,000 different types of Christmas ornaments. And then they also have an online store, which you can get 4,000 to 6,000 to choose from.
And let me just tell you, I am one to be influenced. So I think the thing with Instagram now and TikTok is people will get on there and say, oh, this is the look for this year. You know,
Right.
a couple years ago,
yeah.
it was like a lot of browns and blacks and stuff. And then sometimes it's like the last Christmas, it was the Ralph Lauren look.
That type
so,
of
I
look.
mean, a person like me who's heavily influenced can go in there and just get a whole new Christmas decor.
Right, and you could be an influencer on this, right? You could find a
True.
certain section of the store
Oh,
that
yeah, create
you
your
could make
own,
your
yeah.
own style. But yeah, when we first started, we actually met Dietrich Bronner. He's a third-generation Bronner from the family. He is the youngest who's still involved, and he gets to design ornaments. They don't make them there, but he gets to design different
Wow.
kinds, order different kinds. The 250th ornaments, you kind of saw a little bit of that at the beginning of this video, have really been selling well.
Oh, for the 250th
Right.
birthday
Yeah.
of America.
Right, because you'll always, I was a kid, I have to say, I was around for the 200th, the bicentennial, and we still have things in the family from that. So it's just a great place to visit. The store goes on and on. They took us behind the scenes too. We don't want to just see what's on the sales floor. So you might see there's this huge
Look
Santa
at that.
head.
Isn't that pretty?
So many pretty ornaments. There was a huge Santa head just in a back room. I'm like, what is going on here?
Santa.
It's an outside decoration that apparently they also sell, but they have to
Okay.
be refurbished because they're getting hit
How
by
do
the
they
rain
keep
and the
it
wind.
fresh and, know what those coming trends are going to be for
Yeah.
Christmas decor?
I think it's just oversaturate with as
Yeah.
many things as
Ideas,
possible
right.
and let people find the trends because you saw the one, there was a school bus driver ornament. They have a piece of bacon if you are a cook or a chef or you love breakfast or something.
Yeah.
They can find just about anything for anyone. Graduates, wedding anniversaries. And I want to show you, they made a couple ornaments for us.
You
We
got
didn't-
your own,
Yeah, we
Tim.
didn't ask for these. They just had them waiting for us. And you can see how we have the Jeep, of course, for Toledo. They knew we were coming from Toledo,
I was
which was
thinking
awesome.
this
thought it
was
was
for
Defender.
Defender. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they knew we have Defender, but they know Jeep was huge in Toledo.
Got your name on it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to have my name, but we're gonna hang this one on the tree here that we put up every Christmas. And then the other one is kind of like an old style TV. It says Tim Takes You there, but it's just an example of what you can do if you find an ornament. Maybe you want that Jeep in red. They'll paint it there for you
Wow.
while you shop. Maybe take an hour or so to do this. But then they have a thing called penning where they use like a paint pen, and you can see the little details on there. They can put baby's first
that.
Christmas, baby's for
And
communion,
that's what I
things
was like,
that.
I like to have a beautiful tree that is perfect, but I really love a tree that has those significant ornaments that
memories.
mean something to you, like you're talking about, the ones that
Yes.
you can get that, if your kid is a basketball player, you have that, or, a picture of you guys together, or the names, on the tree.
When we were there was a couple that was getting some ornaments personalized. They were from Twinsburg, 4-hour drive.
Yeah.
They said we come here every now and then because we just wanted to get out of the house.
Yeah.
And the gentleman's son, they do magic together, so they had little magic card ornaments that they found, and they
Yeah,
personalized
exactly.
them. And you
That's
might
what
have
it's
seen
all
the
about.
one on there about baby's, first Christmas.
And then
kind
when
of
you
thing,
look
so.
at the tree, when you're sitting there and relaxing, you look at the tree and you look at all the ornaments, it brings memories and great feelings.
It does.
It's such
Sorry to cut you off. The one other thing is they have a chapel that was built by Wally Bronner, the founder of Bronner's, that commemorates the chapel in Austria where Silent Night was first sung. Back in 1818, he just was moved by that, and they got special permission from that town in Austria. You can build this chapel, you just can't have like weddings and ceremonies inside. which is really cool. I mean, imagine going there on a snowy, right before Christmas. They're actually closed on Christmas.
Oh my
Imagine
gosh.
going there like during that time. I want to go back around that time with snow on the ground. You can hear
Yeah.
Silent Night playing outside, and then you walk into the chapel. So it's just a really special place to be.
So
Yeah.
it's not just a place to get ornaments. It's really kind of a holiday feel all
Yes.
year round.
And they have a snack area too, and they make very nice cookies with lots of icing on them. You'll see that too on our story on WTOL 11 Plus and on YouTube. So we just wanted to show it off to people.
What a treat for these younger generations
Yeah.
to have something like that in the family
It is, yeah.
and
I mean,
continue that.
there's such a tradition up there,
Yeah.
but you know, I know people have been there before from the Toledo area, but it wasn't far. I mean, it took
Not
us,
bad,
like I
no.
said, a little over 2 hours. So Christmas in July is coming up, so if that's something that you celebrate,
it
or if
is.
you want to stock up for Christmas, they're starting to get into a busy time, and after Thanksgiving, they say are really ramped
Now,
up.
do they only have decorations, or because she likes to wear a lot of like Christmas clothing?
Guilty.
They have that.
I don't think they
Socks
have a
and
lot
things?
of clothing, no.
That's okay.
But they have other trinkets. They have picture frames, things like that. Like I said, 50,000 items in the store, so you'll find
I
something.
can find something.
Yeah,
No,
and they actually
They need to
decorated.
get into ugly sweaters.
call me
They
Bronner.
decorated a tree for us too, which was kind of cool to see. I tried to hire her to come back and do our tree in
Oh,
December.
so they did it as an example.
They showed us,
Yeah.
because they have little sections. They're trying to show off the ornaments, so they put up. They don't sell the trees, but they show you how to decorate them.
Right.
So
right.
and
There's
go
an
check
art
them out.
to it for sure.
There definitely is an art. I was astonished by how she was putting it all together. I'm just trying to
that's
fluff the
great.
branches out, you know.
What else do you have in the works for taking us somewhere?
Yes, we went to Oak Openings Metro Park, a place that I hadn't been to before. I know you, Kaylee, I think, know about the spot where you
Yes.
look up at the trees there.
So
and
cool.
we also encountered a snake while we were there.
Mel's favorite.
Don't
Yeah,
tell
oh
me
no, I didn't know that.
You know, snakes.
We'll have to make sure Mel sees that part. But he was harmless. But for a minute there, we were wondering how close should we be. But it was fun. They don't have
Perfect.
poisonous snakes at Oak Openings. You're
Tim,
fine.
thank you so much. And also, by
Yeah.
the way,
What a great way to end it, Tim.
Scary with snakes, right?
you know what? I'm going to talk about Bronners for a second. Christmas time. We have less than 200 days till Christmas, guys.
Oh, I'm not ready.
199.
Okay, this.
I'm counting.
I don't enjoy the shopping, so it's just stressful.
It'll
Let's
be
wrap
here
this up.
before you know
Snakes,
it.
Christmas is coming.